Hey man, it's your boy Doing All Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a post-bullying stretch crasher. This build right here can do a little bit of everything, no big weaknesses to report. So hey man, I think this is a good build, and 2K thinks so too. So make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you the masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we all going with the center position, 7 foot tall. I know it's a lot of 7'4s running around, but hey man, we're gonna keep it pimping with this 7 foot tall build, 270 on the weight, 7 foot wingspan. So you already know we get maxed out 3-point shooting on this build, and we're gonna get into it. So let's start with the finishing. Now with the finishing on this build, I wanted to be able to have some good close shots, standing dunk, and post control. So a lot of these 7'4 centers don't have post control, and that may be their weakness when it comes to defense. They probably don't have high strength. They probably don't have high interior. So if you got post going, you probably can go down there and get you some easy buckets. So with the post control, we're going to get that to an 87. Okay. As far as the standard dunk, y'all already know we try to get it to a 90 if we can. All right. For the drive and dunk, we're going to take that to a 75. For the layup, it's going to go to a 59, as you can see. So we took the close out to an 84 to get paint project on silver. We just left the layup right there. That's not super important, but you know, if you want more layup, go ahead and take it up. Now we go over to the physicals. So we want to make sure that we can get everything that we possibly can on this build. So we're going to max the speed out at 64. We're going to max the agility out at 50. We're going to get the strength to at least a 91. You can cap break that to get it up higher. And the vertical, we need a 77, so that's what we're going to do. Well, we don't need a 77, but we won't go pogo, okay? Now, as you can see, we do get posterized on this build. We do get gold rise up. We also get paint project, like I said. But let's get into one of the best parts of the build. Now, everybody know shooting is a little bit easier this year, hence everybody making a lot of shots and shooting over people and doing all that stuff. So we're going to give this build all the shooting that it can get, which is a 93-point shot. Okay, you can really take it down to 89 if you want to take that point and put it somewhere else, but I'm like, man, hell, let me go ahead and go to a 90, man. Let this boy shoot the lights out. Okay, mid-range shot is an 80. Free throw is a 72. You can make free throws with that pretty easy. With that 93-point shot, we get limitless range, dead eye, and set shot specialist. Those are the only badges we can get. Being a 7-footer, as you can see, shift the shooter, you have to be 6'11". Mini marksman, you know you can't get that. Dead eye, if you want that on gold, you need a 92 mid or a 92 3. You can't get a 92 3, but you can get a 92 mid, as you can see. So if you want to do that, that's totally up to you. But let's go ahead and get into the sauce. And as you can see, the passing is like, I ain't gonna say it's low, you know what I'm saying, because I have a 7-foot center and I make passes with a 76 pass, and it's pretty good to me, you know. But a lot of people, they want that 87 pass so they can throw those full court passes. This year is not as good as it was last year because, you know, you got people running around with these high steal builds and they jumping those passing lanes. So if you're trying to throw the ball full court, it may work sometimes depending on where your teammate is, you know what I'm saying. You can get it in there, but a 76 should get the job done. Okay, we're not worried about the ball handling speed with ball. Y'all know we ain't worried about that, but I will make a 7-foot build, a 7-foot slasher soon. Okay, now as far as the defense, we want to make sure that we got at least an 82 interior defense, at least. Okay, because that's very important. Even though you don't run into a lot of post scores, I haven't ran into a post score yet on NBA 2K26. So I'm pretty sure there's some running around, but I haven't ran into one. And we're not worried about the perimeter defense and the steal. You can add that if you want to. Shot blocking, you need some shot blocking, so we're going to take that to an 84. That does give us paint patroller and high flying denier, so you will be able to block some shots. You can get some chase down blocks too, because I get a lot of chase down blocks with my center. But you have to keep in mind, we did take the wingspan down on this build, so that could hinder you just a little bit when it comes to certain things. Now on the rebounding, we left space so you can get it to a 99, but we did take it to a 96. A 96 will give you Hall of Fame rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box. As you can see, if you look down to the bottom left in the purple, you can get 99, 99 if you want to. Okay, and my build will have 99, 99 when it's all said and done. And the defensive rebound, we're just gonna bump that to an 82. So this is the build. I'm gonna show you guys the shades of it, then I'll show you the cap breakers for the people that haven't seen the cap breakers. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we do have Jack Sigma, we got Kristaps Porzingis, and we also have Marcus Camby, and the build is a post bully and stretch crasher. No big weaknesses to report. And let's go ahead and advance, and we're gonna see the cap breakers. I didn't even factor in the cap breakers. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't factor in the cap breakers or the build specialization, man. I just be making these builds, and I leave it up to you guys to make the adjustment that you want to make, because everybody's not going to like what I have up there. So, you know, if you want to change something, go ahead and change it. That's totally up to you. But these are the cap breakers, and to be honest, you don't even need the cap breaker. So the best thing you could do is go back in and adjust and make the build for cap breakers, but I didn't do that. Excuse me, I didn't do that. You know, I just gave you guys man, excuse me again. I just made you guys a good build, and you know, I want you guys to figure out what it is you want. But I made the rebounder for the cap breaks if you want to. Now, if you want to, you can take this to a 99, but you don't have to. You can get the interior up if you want to. You know, you had to add one to the interior defense, you know, if you want to get it to an 88. Okay, but I think it's fine just the way it is. You know, add the cap breakers as you may. But that should be it. I'm out of here, man. Charge!